As a risk-based regulator, we've got to focus on risk concentrations and pockets of harm. And with that mindset, I want to talk about the operational example of commercial kitchens. Now, you find commercial kitchens in fast food outlets, takeaway venues, and restaurants. Now, our data, illustrated in the graph, has shown us over the last three and a half years a significant 200% increase in combined inquiries and complaints related to these types of venues. But more alarmingly, every year we've had a major incident or an incident of serious harm where there's been an explosion in a commercial kitchen in these types of outlets that has resulted in the hospitalisation of workers at that venue. And you have a look at the graph. The most recent one is July last year at Robina, that was widely covered in the media, where a young couple on the first hour of day one of operating a new coffee shop had an explosion in that venue that resulted in their hospitalisation for many, many months. That matter is still under investigation now. Now, a risk-based regulator has to control the bads. So we undertook a statewide campaign of inspections from the Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, Airlie Beach and into North Queensland of commercial kitchen venues, where we inspected 60 commercial kitchens in takeaway and food outlets. And the number one hazard that we identified is shown in the picture on the top right-hand side, and that is an uncapped gas pipe. That is dangerous. It is non-compliant with the Australian standard. The risk that it introduces is that if someone turns on the gas supply in the kitchen, that uncapped gas pipe can introduce gas into the kitchen, it can find a source of ignition and can result in an explosion. And as I've talked about from the data, we've had a serious harm incident about every 12 months over the last 3.5 years. There's other non-compliances that we've identified, but that is the major hazard that we've identified as a result of our inspection program looking at commercial kitchens across the state. We've had to undertake corrective action as well as educative action to inform lessees, catering staff and cooks that they cannot do unlicensed gas work in commercial kitchens and that they must use a licensed gas fitter when moving gas appliances or any work associated with gas in these commercial kitchen venues. Now, as well as controlling the bads, you've got a risk-based regulator must promote the goods. So next financial year, we are going to undertake a significant education and communications campaign to commercial kitchens across the state and other venues to get the message to operators and lessees that there is no DIY gas. You must use a licensed gas fitter in order to reduce the hazard of an uncapped piece of pipework or unlicensed gas work that may result in serious harm to your workers or yourself.